All right, guys. So I got to rant a little bit today because I was talking to a gal yesterday, and she was coached by another company, and the main focus was like social media. Social media. You gotta go live. You gotta get your stuff out there. You gotta. She tries to turn people into like celebrities, so to speak. So I said you don't have to do that. There is a different way. There is a better way. Now, I'm not saying that Facebook and Instagram and dancing around on TikTok. I mean, if you want to do that, you can. But there's probably a more efficient way. There's probably a better way, and it's through ads, just running ads. Look at so I don't like to sit and I typically don't like to sit and flash like collection numbers and but I have built, okay, so just some numbers for you. I have built 238, I'll slap it up here somewhere. 238 funnels I've built over the past several years. 238 funnel, over 1,400 funnel pages, which means you have what? 1,400 pages I have built. This thing on the wall is a 2 comma club, which is $1 million through one funnel. I've built 238 funnels. So that's just through one funnel. This funnel right here, I'll show you this one. Over the past year, this one's done almost $300,000. How much? How? Okay, I use a little YouTube. I got this YouTube channel. Vast majority is ads. When's the last time I posted on Facebook? Look at my personal page. I'm capped out at 5,000 friends. I post once a year. I say, hey guys, thanks for the birthday wishes. See you next year. I don't post. I don't care. I'm not trying to be some celebrity guru. I run the ads. Mainly Google, mainly YouTube. When somebody is searching, those are the search engines. That's if you're in this functional medicine space, if you're in this functional medicine arena, that is where you want to be. Okay? Can you use Facebook? Yes. The targeting is off. Right? Because, and this goes back a couple years, they wiped out the specific interest targeting. You can't target stop the thyroid madness. You can't target autoimmune mom or cure diabetes. All those interests, they vanished. They disappeared. No, you're all like dependent upon the AI to serve your ad to the people that need to see it. So that's why I get served dental ads from dental agencies. Right? I'm a chiropractor. Close, hey dentist, can we run? Not quite. I mean that's AI at its finest. Close, not quite, right? So you're sort of at the mercy of the algorithm and them showing your stuff to the right. That's why I like Google, because that's where people are actively hunting for help. Keyword being actively. Now you have to have a funnel that converts. A lot of people, they run Google ads and it's not, they run a bunch of money into it, and they're not getting people on a calendar or whatever it may be, or they're not getting new patient calls or whatever it is. I'm like, well, and then you have to address either keywords or click-through rates or different, maybe look at some other metrics here. But if all else fails, hey, now we need to look at the funnel. At the end of the day, it's a game of traffic and conversions. You have to master both. Okay, most practitioners suck at both of them. Okay, either they don't know how to run the ads, they're using the wrong keywords, or whatever else. Their ads are off, or the funnel is broken. Okay, there's not a clear call to action. I know a lot of docs these run into a functional medicine website. There's 19 million things to click on, and the patient gets confused and they bounce. We just want clean. We want simple. So when I'm building out a funnel, again, 238 of these suckers, typically it's a video at the top. Headline, subheadline, video. Hey guys, it's Dr. Mannie. In this video, we're talking thyroid. This is why it's so poorly managed. Here's what we do. If you want to get this thing fixed, here's your next step. Quick, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. And with a clear call to action, let's hop on a quick discovery call to see if what we have would make sense for you based on your current situation. Okay, it's not a pushy sales call. It's not a high pressure, nothing like that. Simply a chance for me to ask you questions. You can ask me questions, and together we determine if what we have would make sense for you. Okay, something like that. Video, more content underneath it, because Google likes content. They don't like just a simple landing page. So we load it with content and keywords so it looks nice and fancy, clean, and then footer at the bottom. But it's just a simple, clean call to action, and then you just push people into discovery calls. Okay, so getting back to that original conversation that I had the other day. Again, coached by somebody else, dropped thousands of dollars to say, hey, go on Facebook, go on, do some lives, go on this Instagram and post 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 and post. Burnt out. She's burnt out. She's not getting the engagement. Nobody's seeing the stuff. There's no engagement. It's like she's talking to herself. And sometimes that's how I feel. That's why I don't post much on Facebook, because I feel like I'm just wasting time. The algorithm, if you don't get a massive frenzy early on, nobody's going to see it, right? It's just, you're just kind of wasting your time. So here's what I'd rather do. Google, I can set up a Google ad from start to finish in about 7 minutes. It takes me, because I know the exact click for click walkthroughs. Now you got to get your pixel set up so you can track conversions and all that kind of stuff. But once that's done, start to finish, I know the headlines, the descriptions, the keywords, right? Keywords, and I know the math and metrics to look for, like click-through rates, cost per click, all that kind of stuff. Once you get that down, but I can take 7 minutes, I can fire up an ad, and I can just leave. I can walk away, and I can go outside and play with my kids. I got 4 kids. I can go to the driving range. I can do other things. I don't have to sit and manage trolls and dirtballs who sit and chime in on all my ads. I have to do that here and there, but so my ratio is kind of 80-20. So 80% is mainly Google and YouTube, because it's passive. It's set it and forget it. I don't have to manage trolls and idiots. Then 20% is kind of the retargeting of these front door clicks. So I look at Google and YouTube as kind of the front door, whereas Facebook, you can use TikTok for retargeting as well, but Instagram, that's more, I can retarget the people that come through the front door. So it's not cold traffic here. It's warmed up traffic through custom audience, through retargeting of the people that visited your website. So that's kind of been my framework for a long time. Not saying cold traffic doesn't work on Facebook. You can dabble with it. You can try it. But these days, I'd rather go after the intent. Okay, again, they're actively searching for help, which means they're in problem solving mode, which increases the quality of that person that is booking a discovery call. Because if I say this a lot, but if I'm looking for an orthodontist, am I paging through Facebook and paging through the newspaper looking for an ortho, or am I going to the Yellow Pages? Yellow Pages is Google. Who's close? Who's nearby? Who's convenient? Let me look at reviews. Let me see their office. Does this look like somebody who can solve my problem and get the solution that I'm looking for? That's what you got to portray to them, right? And so that's where they're looking. They're not scrolling the newspaper. Hey, I'm looking for an orthodontist ad here. No, they're going to the Google and trying to find somebody who can solve that problem. That's where you want to be. So stop dancing around on TikTok and stop dancing around on Facebook and stop going live all the time hoping that people show up. They're not looking for what you have. That's interruption-based marketing. We want intent-based marketing. So, all right, just a little bit of a rant today. So, again, I've made a lot of money in this functional medicine space. If you want help, if you want the shortcuts, because there's 3 parts to my operation. Okay, there's the clinical side. 5% of what I teach is clinical. Okay, I just put together some clinical stuff. Hey, these are the labs I use, the companies I use, products I use. Okay, it's there for you. Small thing. Then there's the software. Software is $297 a month. It is your infrastructure. It is your foundation. You're stepping into my funnels. You're stepping into what I've built over the past decade of doing this stuff. Coaching it for a decade, been doing it for 20 years. So software, you're stepping into my infrastructure, my funnels, websites, emails, automation, text marketing, calendar, chat widgets. That's the software. It's all in one, right? So that's an option for you. Then we have the inner circle. Inner circle is the marketing curriculum that's designed to flood the infrastructure. Remember, infrastructure, that's your headquarters. That is your foundation. That is your starting point. Starting point is the software. We have to have high converting funnels that work and pull people into discovery calls, and maybe it's membership courses or whatever you want to sell, whatever you want to have. That is your foundation. Okay. Once this is in place, you're like, for example, Doc, I want to help people with thyroid issues. Great. Grab my direct response funnel, right? And then have the thyroid run ads into the thyroid portion of that page. That can be done in a day, right? Then we have the inner circle, which is the marketing curriculum that's designed to flood the infrastructure. This over here, the inner circle, is the Google ads, the Facebook ads, the YouTube ads, Instagram, the pixel setup, okay, targeting, all that math and metrics, how to scale up, how to put in this, and pull out that. That's the game I want to play. I play the ad game. I don't play the popularity contest. I don't care how many subscribers somebody has. I don't care how many likes and followers. And I'm not trying to win a popularity contest. I'm trying to pack the bank with money. And I'm trying to help as many sick folks as I possibly can get well. Money follows as a byproduct. So yes, it's not about the money. It's about helping sick folks get well, right? So if you keep that as your main focus, get your marketing down, because I know so many doctors that they got all the letters and credentials behind their name. Amazing clinicians. However, they sit in an empty office. They are lonely. They are irrelevant because marketing has passed them up. They're invisible. Algorithms passed them up. What's a pixel? What's a funnel? Right? My job is to help these docs, amazing clinical minds, scale up and take this message, this functional medicine message, which I believe is an amazing gift to humanity. We should be the first line of attack, not the last resort. And you know this, but a lot of times we're the 6th, 7th, 8th doctor they've been to after all else fails. They've been failed by the system. Now let's try something a little bit more natural, whatever. But you get the idea. So my job, take these amazing clinicians, and whether it's medical doctors, chiropractor, naturopath, nurse practitioner, health coach, whatever it is, right? Let's pack the calendar full if you're doing this thing virtually, or if you have a physical location. The only thing that changes with physical location is you're just going to change your targeting. So let's dial in a 10-mile radius or a 15-mile radius and dominate that spot if your goal is to get people into that. So again, inner circle marketing curriculum. I believe there's about 48 modules in there. And you start at the top and you just work your way down, right? And it goes sequentially. Like we start with clinical, then it goes into day ones and day twos, and mastering your day ones and day twos. Because I don't want you spending a penny on marketing if your day one is broken, right? So we have to master day ones and day twos and making money with this thing, right? Day ones, day twos, then we talk about pixels and getting some coding into these funnel websites so that we can track conversions. We have to know which ads are working and which ads are not working. I want to be able to scale the winners, like put more money into the winning ads, and then cut the losers. If we don't have pixels installed, we're marketing blind. I'm not interested in marketing blind. I don't want to just throw a bunch of slop to the wall and whatever sticks. I want to know what's working, what's not working. Without pixels, you're lost. Then once that is in place, then we get to Google, then we go to YouTube ads, and then we go to Facebook. So then we just sequentially take you down the hierarchy of marketing platforms, with Google being number one. And then the goal, again, being to pack your calendar full so that we can help more sick folks get well. So, all right, I'll leave you with that. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. But again, there's a few parts to this operation that I have. Again, it's software. I'll put some links beneath this video. So if you want to learn more about the software, you can go take a peek, ski at that. And then if you want to have inner circle conversation, we can talk about that. It's not overwhelmingly expensive. I mean, we've had docs make their money back within a couple days of getting inside inner circle, because my goal is to help the people. That's why there are programs out there that are, I think 2 programs that are $100,000. I know a few that are $30,000, $40,000, $10,000. I'm nowhere near that, because my goal is the people. My goal is to help you pack your calendar full and make an impact with functional medicine, helping the sick folks get well. If I charge an enormous fee that nobody can afford, then it's all for nothing. So we keep the fees reasonable so that we can help more people get well. All right. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comment below, and I will see you next time.